Hello, so tonight we are learning about taking a pulse. So the first thing we want to do is get our tools together for taking pulse. We need to have a patient, we need to have a pen, a paper, and a clock with a second hand. In this case, I have a pen and a paper. My watch has a dead battery, so I'm just using my phone. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to greet the patient, introduce ourselves, and just ask for consent to take the pulse. So we'll just explain to them that we would just take their wrist and listen to their pulse for 1 minute. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have the person sit down. So I'll just do it on myself. So I'm sitting down. I'm just relaxed. My arm is relaxed on my armrest. Oops, which arm? This arm? It's off camera. This arm is relaxed on my armrest. And I'm just going to put my 3 fingers, I'm going to follow my thumb down here to the place where you can feel your pulse. I tried to do this the other day and I couldn't find my pulse. I thought I was dead, but I found it today. So I'm just going to put my hands on my pulse, and I'm going to start my clock and count my pulse for 30 seconds. Okay, so that was 41. So what I can do is I'll write down 41 and I'll multiply that by 2, and then so that makes it 82, which is pretty close because I'm usually between 82 and 88 on my little machine. So then what we would do is we would keep holding our hand there, and to get the respiratory rate, sorry, let's go back. So when I was doing that, I was also listening to make sure the beats were sounding okay. So my beats were sounding okay. There was no extra beats and no other weird feelings or sounds in there. So that was good. So for the respiratory rate, I'm just going to, I would actually keep my hand on there so the person doesn't know that you're counting their breaths, because then they're going to change it. So I would do that, and I'll just count my breaths for 30 seconds. So then I will write my respiratory rate down on my paper and then put it on the client's chart, whether it's the EMR or the record. So I'll do that, and then I will go ahead and wash my hands. And before we meet the patient, we'll make sure our hands are washed as well. Okay, thank you.